It's 4:45 a.m. Most people are still asleep, but Disney CEO Bob Iger and many other top performers have already finished a 45-minute workout. Why? Well, because they understand the truth that every successful leader eventually realizes. Physical fitness isn't just about appearance. It's the foundation for optimal leadership, unshakable resilience, and staying ahead in a competitive world. Imagine what the level of clarity and energy could do for your performance. And in this video, I'm going to share 3 reasons why fitness is the secret weapon for CEOs and how it's directly connected to your everyday business activities. I'm Julian Hayes II, founder of Executive Health, where we help forward-thinking CEOs, executives, and entrepreneurs optimize their health and performance with precision. Think of us as the board of directors for your health. And today, we're diving into why successful leaders are consistently fit leaders and what this means for your performance at the top. So look at any successful leader today. We have Tim Cook, we have Richard Branson, Mark Zuckerberg, many other entrepreneurs and CEOs. And they all prioritize their health. They all prioritize their fitness. And this isn't just a coincidence. In today's high-stakes business environment, physical fitness has shifted from a luxury to a necessity. And I would also add that physical fitness is more and more becoming a new status symbol. And there's 3 reasons why this shift in physical fitness being a status symbol, and also the benefits and the secret weapon that fitness gives to leaders. There's 3 reasons for this. And number one is mental clarity and decision making. So as a leader of any sorts, you're constantly solving complex problems, you're managing teams, you're navigating negotiations, you're talking with suppliers, you're dealing with all sorts of personalities, and in general, you're putting so many fires out while steering the business forward. And sometimes it can feel like a thankless job because you're just inundated with problems. And Bob Iger in particular, though, recently mentioned that his morning workouts give him the clarity to attack the day, to attack the world, and be a little more organized as he goes about it. And the science backs this up. Exercise isn't just about training your body, it's training your mind. And it's doing this because it's leading to better decision making as you're training here. And so you think about this. When you have unexpected crisis, unexpected events, relentless pressure, you need some sort of a release valve. All of us entrepreneurs, all of us ambitious, audacious individuals, we need some type of release valve. If not, we're going to find it some way, and it's a lot of times not going to be a positive one. But exercise provides that release valve as a positive outlet because it's delivering something that we all need. It's very crucial. And that's a sense of control in an unpredictable world. Most of our day-to-days is not predictable a lot of times. We can't control a lot of the things that go about our day. And I can't emphasize enough how important it is to have some sort of thing each day that can give you a win no matter what. As leaders and entrepreneurs, oftentimes we are working on so many things that don't provide instant gratification. So sometimes, and I can speak for myself personally at times, it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you're not making progress on anything. And every day that you get ready to go to bed, it's hard to see, did I produce anything today? Because sometimes the projects that you're working on, these are decades long, and these revolve around a lot of moving pieces. And so you may not have something to show for that day. And so you may not be able to feel as like you did something meaningful that day because you can't see anything. And that's where the power of training and exercise comes in, because besides being a mental performance enhancer, exercise gives us the chance to get an easy win on our column each and every day. it gives us this chance to build momentum, to build confidence within ourselves, no matter how chaotic the rest of the day may be. And so the second point here is leadership presence. You can also think of this as your executive presence, and energy is contagious and you can feel it. When you walk into a room, you see someone, their physical presence, their posture, their stature, it speaks before they even say a word. And research actually backs this up. It shows that leaders who maintain their fitness consistently demonstrate a stronger presence in high stakes situations, from board meetings to critical and necessary negotiations. And this is where many executives eventually come to a point and they face this turning point in their careers. They realize that their physical capacity impacts their leadership capacity. And this is exactly why I work with executives to create precision-based health optimization strategies. If you're ready to take your leadership performance to the next level, I invite you to schedule a complimentary executive health chemistry meeting. In this session, we'll explore your specific challenges and create a roadmap for optimizing your health and leadership performance. You can schedule below at the link. And so number 3 is sustainable performance. This is what makes fitness truly beneficial as it pertains to having a long tenure, a long career, better performance across the board in multiple categories, and just better leadership over the long haul. So leading a company is much like being a professional athlete. And you've heard me say this a lot, and I'm going to keep saying this. It's much like being a professional athlete, except the season never ends. There is no turning it off because the competition, the game is always going on. So you need stamina, lots of it. You need resilience, a hell of an amount of it. And you need to be able to bounce back quickly. You need to be able to recover. And so I want you to consider this. And this is backed up in a research study that I wrote about a long time ago. CEOs who maintain marathon level fitness capabilities consistently see higher returns in their M&A activities. I found that quite interesting. That the level of your fitness, the stature of your health, makes a difference when it comes to mergers and acquisitions. It's interesting. And the reason why is because this type of level of endurance demonstrates a leader who can withstand pressure, public scrutiny, and remain fully present until the deal is done. I'm also going to add a few things that I think. These two things both require pain, both require patience, both require delaying instant gratification. Those are transferable skills. This is why what makes you successful in business can make you successful with your fitness if you apply the same principles, and vice versa. In high-stakes situations like M&A negotiations, confidence, self-discipline, professionalism, these are communicated before you utter a single word out of your mouth. Trust and authority are paramount, and your physical presence either magnifies or it diminishes your leadership impact. It's a reality of business. How we carry ourselves shapes how seriously we're taken and ultimately influences our effectiveness in these critical moments or these negotiations or persuasion or any sort of presentation that you're getting ready to do. So a couple of action steps just to get started to begin implementing this. Number 1, it's a mentality. It's to start treating your health like a business. See your health as a Fortune 500 company. Think of it the exact same way. Number 1, create a personal health scorecard system and add some key performance indicators. Just as you are going to have some KPIs in your business, you can have KPIs with your health. You can have things that you measure that you want to hit each and every week. First and foremost, have a recovery category and have different metrics on there with that. One of those could be sleep, the quality of your sleep, and the breakdown of your sleep. When I say quality of your sleep, I'm talking about the breakdown of your sleep. Deep sleep, REM sleep, awakenings, and so forth. and heart rate, HRV, respiratory rate. Monitor and schedule recovery activities into your week, into your month, just like you would any other important business meeting. Another thing to keep in tabs is your energy levels throughout the day. Another one is your weekly strength training and cardio sessions. Plan those, schedule those, just like you would, once again, any other important business meeting. Already have that on your calendar so nothing fills up that spot. That's time for you. Have a strategy and standard of performance for your nutrition. The next one is to focus on consistency over intensity, especially when you are first starting. Consistency of doing the habit of being that person, embodying that identity over the intensity. And you can gradually ramp up the intensity as you keep going along. Next, be patient and trust the process, just as you would when you're introducing any new campaign for the quarter. Every top performer has a system, and your health should not be left to chance, neither. So with that said, the relentless pursuit of business excellence never and shouldn't ever come at the expense of your well-being. It's time to have a board of directors for your health, a team dedicated to optimizing your performance and your longevity. So this is why I invite you to schedule a complimentary executive health chemistry meeting with me. We'll create a precise based roadmap for optimizing your health, maximizing your impact in business, community, and family, and ultimately ensuring that you're going to be optimized today so you can lead tomorrow. And so if you found this video valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, share with another leader who needs to hear this message. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome, be limitless. And as always, go be the CEO of your health and your life. Peace.